Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. George and Tiger say hello. I wanted to give you a little bit of a before clip because we are decorating for fall today. So we're gonna warm up and cozy up some of these spaces. So here's the look before. And then I'm gonna pull everything out that I've either bought this year or that I'm using from last year. And I like to just lay it all out so I know what I'm working with. So let's do that real quick.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends.
Okay, so here's how it's looking. This is all my stems. A lot of this section's all the new stuff, but I have like that. And then I have like decor, candles. And then I have all my trays over here, or baskets. I have a blanket. But, sorry, he loves his cupcake. I'm gonna go through this tub and kind of pick out what I think I'm gonna use. I'll leave it in here, the other stuff, but the ones I think I'm gonna use, I'm gonna go ahead and put out here just so I can really see what I have to work with as I kind of go from space to space. Up close, before we begin, I'm just gonna show you anything I can link. I will, because a lot of this is Walmart, not like home goods stuff. I can't really link, but if I can find something like it. But a lot of this stuff is like Walmart or things I can link. So I've got my pumpkins out. I got these were splurges this year because I really wasn't buying a lot. I found these candles to try out. Like I said, I have my stems over there. So I think this will be just enough to like warm up the space and make it cozy. So here's the fun part. Let's get to decorating.
is coming past. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass 20 years.
I think that looks beautiful there, but the only other place that this stem could end up is over here in the vase on my dining room table. I think it would do best in here because you guys know I don't like a lot of color. I did a poll over on Instagram if you guys thought I would be using color or neutrals for fall. Almost everyone said color, but it would only last 5 minutes. It would only last a few weeks. So you guys know, like, I want to love color and I think this is a beautiful style, but I do get sick of it fast. So maybe being in the entryway is nice because I'm not here all the time, but like at the dining room table, we always see it. So like I said, this could end up over there, but I'm really liking this new setup right here.
Gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends.
You get a fast car, I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You get a fast car, I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, but the bottle, that's the way it is. He says body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
So I love how that turned out, and it wasn't as hard as it looks, but it was more tedious than what I was expecting. I didn't know they were going to be individually wrapped, but props to Amazon because everything stayed nice and clean, and it is like cotton, you know what I mean? So it was nice that it was wrapped that way, but The cotton part is Amazon, and then these two little vases right there are Walmart. So that look right there is very affordable, very achievable. And I love the way it feels like fall, but it doesn't scream fall. So you can choose. Now, I'm gonna come back through and add pumpkins later, but you can cozy up a space just with decor and changing out your greenery, adding some cozy pillows, which I'm gonna do here in a second, and blankets and candles and the smell. And then you can sprinkle in the pumpkin if you choose to. But I was gonna show you like how these were individually wrapped. I mean, it's really nice. They were like very concerned that they were gonna get dirty. So I even have some left over if I need them.
You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. So take your fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, the smile's returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, sun, sun,
Okay, let's update and talk about the things we've done just in that segment. I switched out this greenery and I love this. This is from Amazon. If you can tell, it looks like fall because it goes from green and then as you get up, it's slowly turning like real, you know, greenery wood on a tree. So I love that. I picked up these pillows from HomeGoods. When you guys see tags, just know I'm gonna take them off if I keep them, but I like to keep them on for a few days on any of my decor. Because if I decide I don't like it, I want to take it back. Like, I don't want to waste my money. Now, these were very high end. So it shows they're $39.99. But originally, they were $95 each. So I feel like I got a really good deal on those. They look luxe. They look high end. I love the shape of them. I love they're down so I can, like, you know, karate chop them. Where, like, these Target ones I can't. So you can kind of mix and match, you know, cheaper ones. And these are still a really good deal. $40 for pillows anymore is still a good deal. I know in the past it wasn't, but I feel like things are getting so pricey. So I feel like those really cozy up the space with the texture. I haven't decided if I'm gonna leave both out or just one, but right now I'm liking that just to make it cozy for fall. And then back here, I really like this greenery. It's different than anything I've ever done because normally I do that like one big branch, but I kind of like that it's a little more minimal. It looks really cool in here. It's just like really soft when you look in here. So I could always flip-flop that with the one in there and I might try it just to know, but I think I like this like burnt orange color just being back over here in the entryway, but you'll have to let me know your thoughts.
Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. It's all right.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Yeah, you're my sunshine after the rain. You're the cure against my fear and my pain. 'Cause I'm losing my mind when you're not around. It's all because of you. Yeah. Yeah. Baby, I really know by now, since we met that day, you showed me the way. I felt it then, you gave me love I can't describe how much I feel for you. I said, baby, I should have known by now, should have been right there whenever you gave me love. And if only you were here, I'd tell you, yes, I'd tell you, oh yeah, yeah. You're my sunshine after the rain. You're the cure against my fear and my pain. 'Cause I'm losing my mind when you're not around. It's all because of you. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, could it be you and me like it was before? Neither less or more. 'Cause when I close my eyes at night, I realize that no one else could ever take your place. Oh yeah, I still can feel, and it's so unreal, when you're touching me, kisses endlessly. It's just a place in the sun where our love's begun. I miss you, yes, I miss you, baby. You're my sunshine after the rain. You're the cure against my fear and my pain. 'Cause I'm losing my mind when you're not around. It's all because if I knew how to tell you what's on my mind, make you understand, then I'd always be there, right by your side. Yeah, you're my sunshine after the rain. You're the cure against my fear and my pain.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with the coffee table because I didn't like what was there. Like, I didn't like it. I like it simple. I'm not wanting to do like a ton of pumpkins, and those pumpkins I may want to scatter out through some different places. So I'm trying to look around. Like, I could put this whole basket here, but I feel like I kind of like it on the island. I might just like move it over here and try it and decide, do I even like the wicker on it? Yeah, let's start with that first.
'Cause I'm losing my mind when you're not around. It's all because of you.
So what do we think about this there? I think I like it. I think I kind of like the wicker in there. It does make this space feel more open, and I'm constantly wiping that down, so it may be hard to work around. I also put up a free screensaver, so if you haven't done one of those yet, highly, highly suggest doing it. It's just free screensavers on YouTube. So we do not have a frame TV, and some of them even come with frames, so it looks really nice. But you can do this for birthdays, any season, just normal artwork, but it takes away that big black box, especially if you're like hosting or having a party and you're not going to be using your TV for like a game or something. Throw some artwork on it. I use it like on all of our TVs, but I really think I'm liking that better. I don't think it's coming across on camera, but I like that this is more open. What do you guys think? Let me know.
I can feel the fire inside of me, lighting up the path under my feet. Everything I do is destiny. Yeah, I follow that feeling. Nothing stops me believing. Out with the old and in with the new. Feeling so good, do you feel it too? Climbing so high to take in the view. Out with the old and in with the new. Feeling so good, do you feel it too? Climbing so high to take in the view. Don't follow the rules, make them follow you. Do what you gotta do. Come on, what you waiting for? There's no need to wait. We don't make mistakes. Nobody's in our way. Come on, what you waiting for? Everything I do is original. You can look away, unmissable. The center of it all, the pinnacle. Yeah, I follow that feeling. Nothing stops me believing. Oh, out with the old and in with the new. Feeling so good, do you feel it too? Climbing so high to take in the view. Out with the old and in with the new. Feeling so good, do you feel it too? Climbing so high to take in the view. Don't follow the rules, make them follow you. Do what you gotta do. Come on, what you waiting for? There's no need to wait. We don't make mistakes. Nobody's.
Okay, let's do a walkthrough so you guys know where I stand, because my next video should be like my fall home tour. No, I think it's gonna be the front porch decorate with me. So if you wanna see how I decorate my front porch, that's gonna be my next one, and then the next one after that will be my fall home tour, just so you guys can see, like, once it's lived in, what I change. I feel like once I'm in it for a few days, I start tweaking, I get the itch. But so far it looks good, and I didn't go crazy, like, at all. I love this piece down here. I'm hoping it stays. The greenery right here that's very fallish looks good. I tried to get a pumpkin to work on this side. It just wasn't working, but I put one up over there. So I feel like right here, it's very fallish, and it smells so good in my house. That candle I showed earlier that I lit, it is my whole house. It smells just like fall, so it's so nice. But right here, I feel like everything looks good. Everything's cozy. We've added more pillows and all those textures. We've added a blanket. Over here, it's simple, but it's gonna get busier as the holidays start. Like, I'll actually do place settings for like Thanksgiving because we host. So that will get fuller later, but that's not until closer to November, or, you know, around then. I may do it a little early, but typically it's like once November hits. So I'll be working on that in a future video or reel or something. Over here, I threw this guy in here and I love it. Like, it's kind of a random spot for him, but I like it. And then here's that candle, and I like sets of 3. So they're like all 3 different style pumpkins. Over here, we're gonna act like we don't see any of this. We're gonna get to the pretty stuff. So let me show you. In here, I switched out the greenery, and then I added a few pumpkins right there. I do like to do a little bit for our guest bathrooms, just because guests are gonna be in them. And then you guys saw in here, I just added a little bit of the like fall greenery next to our tub. Nothing crazy. Now I will say, here's a bonus hack if you stayed. I'm gonna take painter's tape and wrap them and write where they came from, so I know where all this goes back. Also take pictures before you decorate. If you haven't decorated and you like how things are set up now and you want it to go back, take photos. You think you're gonna remember, but after like all the craziness of the holidays, you forget. So take photos, and then like I said, painter tape is nice. And then don't forget, I've shared this in the past, you can use your seasonal tub. So say you took down normal pillows and you're putting up seasonal pillows, put them in your tub, and then when you switch them, they're right there. You're not having to like put them in closet space or, you know, anything like that. Just take down whatever decor you're not gonna be using, put it in there, put your fall up, and then just switch it out when you're done. I do the same thing with Christmas, and it makes life so much easier.